And you can be sure as he makes this walk tonight, he's thinking about just how quickly he can get this fight to the ground and utilize those aforementioned high-level submission skills. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed, it was the charisma, it was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's gonna look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? Time! The heavyweight showdown.
Ready?
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round one gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
Oh, a nice punch out of the break there after he had caught the leg. So he is really starting to put it all together now and clearly seems to have found the timing of his opponent. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Oh, that's a hell of a kick right there. He told us Thursday that he was going to be kick heavy tonight, and that is certainly a step in the right direction.
He is landing that strike. He's very effective with it.
Yep, not a ton behind it, but it landed.
Watch knees to the body.
And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate. Nice head kick. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, man, don't be afraid to raise the guard as another head kick lands. One more here, DC, and we could be having a referee coming in waving his arms.
Waving it off. It could be over in an instant if you do not block head kicks. What a phenomenal job by the offensive fighter, setting it up and then throwing that head kick over the top. Nice job setting it up. Good job landing. Great offense. Great punch.
Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? Oh! Oh, and he caught the kick.
Big kick.
Looking to land the right just out of range. And that one certainly found the target. Big roundhouse now, just misses.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land anywhere.
DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Both guys landing big shots.
Oh, nice high kick.
Oh, man. You jumped out of your seat a little bit after that kick.
Oh, I did, because I have times where I've been kicked like that. And I'll tell you one thing, it does not feel good.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have a novel simple idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
He's got to try to check him, but he can't, John, because there's no windup.
Yeah.
There's no tell. And when he feels his opponent is getting a beat on his leg kick, he'll just pop a jab up, get the hands up to block the face, blast the leg kick on the bottom. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that is so diverse and has such a great understanding of landing these leg kicks. That's a big strike right there. Oh, nice.
Nice connection on the counter punch. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
20 seconds now remain in the round. Oh! Just out of range with that left hook. 10 seconds to go.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
Let's go fight.
Look at him whip his hips into that kick.
Oh, high-level defense there. The hook shot is blocked by Lí.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Ooh, big shot lands.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Clipped him with the right hand there. Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Lí. Went for the inside leg kick. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. As he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Nice punch by Lí. Able to check the high kick.
Big head kick lands.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Huge block there.
Oh, that's a nice strike. Nice, sneaky head kick.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Hook attempt now, blocked though by Lí. Right hand upstairs. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Yeah, he's mixed it all up.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Good stick.
Lee's head kick attempt, that one is blocked.
Came with inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, spinning back fist out of nowhere.
That is, oh man, this dude is good.
Hook shot attempt to the head here. Instead, it's blocked by Lee.
Oh!
Oh!
Caught the kicks.
And he lands a nice kick. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Oh, Superman punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that. Right on the button.
He's got to start moving his head. He cannot take this many shots to the head.
Came with inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Big kick land.
10 minutes in the books. All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control fights with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this round.
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, wow. Huge head kick. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Big punch land. Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Oh, good kicks there. Lee's head kick is blocked. No damage there.
Nice kick.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Superman punch now. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Lee gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
That kick blocked by Lee. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Lands with the kick there, no pad on that foot.
No shin guard. He's taking all of that kick every time he throws.
Well, he has certainly kept the punch counters busy tonight. He's landed a ton of significant strikes and clearly is winning this fight tonight.
He's winning this fight going away and it's one of those rare instances where everything comes together.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, Superman punch. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh! Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
Big kick lands.
Back and forth we go. Lee's shot is blocked. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
And we'll get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is.
Look at him lift his hip into that kick.
Oh, and he can... Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh! Diving punch lands.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, there's the end of the round. We'll show you some of the highlights. It must feel pretty damn good to knock a man down like that.
It feels good to knock a man down, and most times you don't even feel it. It's the ones that you don't even recognize that landed hard are the ones that usually put your opponent out. It landed right on the sweet spot, and he hurt his opponent very badly.
Okay, you ready? You ready?
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Lee's kick to the body is blocked.
Big kick land.
Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song.
When to hold it, yeah, absolutely. Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get
He's
it.
out! Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Liliana's call stop to this contest at 1 minute, 13 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon